guys, we're back again with another video, and this one's going to be Kubrow Breeding and everything you're going to need, and pretty much everything about the Kubrows when it comes to at least the, basics, But pretty much whenever you go to breed a Kubrow, you're going to need an incubator power core, and then the genetic code templates. You won't really need those until later on. We'll talk about that in a second. But as you can see, these are infinite rebuilds, and you just buy the blueprint from the marketplace or the store, and then you can have it infinitely or whatever. But alright, so we go over to Kubrow Breeding here. You'll see you need one egg and one incubator power core. And the egg you can find literally on Earth at pretty much any Earth mission. I'd say the best one that I go to is where is it? The Exterminate right here. Any Exterminates. E Prime is the best because it's outside, so I'd say E Prime Exterminate, easy. Find a den, blow it up, and then pretty much get the egg. You can also buy a starter pack from the market as well, but if you don't want to, there's where you get the egg. So now we go back, and we'll go to incubation. So you can do a random incubation, which will give you a completely random dog. Now you can also do imprints. So if you have two of the same imprints, which you can get 2 imprints per dog, and that's it. After you use those 2 imprints, that's it. So you actually will sell the dog, and that's how you can actually buy dogs. So right here I have this imprint of Doom. Both of these are the exact same. Now if you put 2 imprints of the exact same thing into it, you might not even actually get Doom, because it's greatly increases your chances to get this exact dog, but it's not 100%. Let's say it's like a 98% chance, and there's still that 2% chance for error and some other stuff like that. Now if you mix each one, like let's say we mixed Kung Lao and Doom, you'd get some sort of mix of this. And also there's no guarantees on anything. And also if we hover over, we can see their breed is Sahasa and Sunica, and basically it's a 50-50 split down the middle what you'll get. So you can get 50% of whatever he's got, right? And then 50% of what he's got, which he's a skinny build. Doom is the athletic build. He's very strong, muscular. But yeah, basically it'll be a 50-50 split. They're both really tall, so even that's not 100% guaranteed. There's nothing that's 100% guaranteed. It's just an increased chance. If they're both tall, you have a little bit higher chance to get a tall one, but it's not 100% going to be that way. Now also there is a rumor, or like what people thought was a thing for a while, was that the left imprint would be like breed in color and the right was like typing or something, but that it doesn't matter where you put what. It's going to be random no matter what. So we're going to put Lilo and we're going to put Kung Lao, but you could just do a random incubation if you don't have any imprints, or if you wanted to buy some off the Warframe market. If you wanted to go into trade chat, try to buy some, you could. But we're just going to do a random one, or not random. We're going to do a we're just going to do these 2 templates to see what happens here. Okay, I was like, when is this going to begin? It's like Artemis won't get out of the way. Alright, so we're going to rush everything just to, it'll take 24 hours for it to happen. I'm going to rush it. But normally you'd have to wait the 24 hours if you didn't have any platinum. But alright, let's see. So we'll claim him. So here you get to name him. We'll just name him Test Dog. Yes, we'll name you that. And then we'll go here again. Now interacting with them, basically if you don't interact with them, if they're in stasis, you're good to go, which you gotta unlock the stasis chamber from the dojo. But if you interact with your dog, it'll raise their damage, unless you have it to where the meter doesn't decay, which I have that. And then the DNA stabilizers, pretty much if they are getting killed in missions, this will go down over time, and then you can pretty much give them one of these to heal them back up. And whenever you heal them like that, they'll go into the missions with full HP and no worries. And you can just get these off the market, like off the store, no problem. They're nothing too crazy to get. You can just buy more with credits. Don't have to build them or nothing. So now we're going to go ahead and mature the dog to see what he actually looks like. Now we saw the previous samples, what he could look like potentially, but he could be completely different. You never really know. So whenever you do buy double imprints of something and it's not exactly the same, then you know. Which I'm not actually too mad about this. I like that. What is he? What kind of dog is he? He is a Sahasa. Cool. Alright, and now we'll talk about the breeds real quick and pretty much rank them as well. Just because the some are better than others. So the Chesa is pretty good for disarming stuff. It's not too bad. The Heros is a stealth dog. It goes invisible and actually can stealth you as well. But it's actually not that good because you have to pretty much not attack anything and nothing can attack you, and then you're not really getting anything done if you do that. You'll just stay invisible like that. And also, not to mention, it's really glitchy. The Rex is really good. It does a howl that'll fear people, and it can also protect you and give you shield. So he's probably the best out of this lineup, honestly. Sahasa, these will loot stuff for you, but the looting is really bad because they can't be, like, you can't attack anything and they can't attack anything, so they'll never loot anything if you're in a mission, because in a mission you're constantly killing stuff, so there's no way that, you know, they'd actually be able to loot anything, really. The Sunica is really good for the capture missions. He will pretty much take down a VIP target, hold them there. He also has ferocity, which allows him to pretty much do finisher damage. But dogs are super glitchy, so the finisher damage is really whatever, because he probably won't even do it half the time. He will take down the target though, pretty successfully almost every time. But yeah, and then the last one is the Helmet Charger, which isn't even on this list. Let's see if we can pull it up here. So the Helmet Charger, an infested pet breed. He basically will charge someone and do damage, and then he will pull them in with his probe and do damage. Now to get one of those, you basically just have to have the cyst. If you have the cyst, which is the pink blob on your neck, if you go into this room, whenever it's fully grown, that'll take it off, but you don't want to do that. If you have an egg with a fully grown cyst, you'll pretty much, there'll be an option here to bust it into the egg, and then you will basically breed a Helmet Charger. But that's pretty much it with all the dogs. Dogs are not top tier. I don't recommend them. I think cats are pretty much the top tier because they're passive buffs. You don't really have to worry about nothing. But yeah, if the dogs weren't as glitchy, they wouldn't be as bad. But best two, probably right here. The other one's glitchy, don't really do what they need to do. So, you know.